Laid back Mickey here, and today I want to talk about folding trikes and why not to fold your trike. There was an article, I don't know, maybe about 8-9 years ago that said 9 out of 10 people fold their trikes one time. And then after that, they don't want to fold it anymore. They don't want to fold it because it can be a real pain in the back or a pain just to do it. It could be complex. The 1 out of 10 that do fold it, I find they fold it all the time. So like people that buy trikes and they live in a city like, let's say San Francisco, and they live in an apartment, well, they have to fold it up to fit it maybe into the apartment because maybe they don't have a garage. Or maybe they live upstairs and they gotta fold it up to get it, up the elevator. So in that case, a folding trike is kind of cool. Nowadays, there's about 50% of the trikes that we sell come folding. A lot of the cat trikes are folding. Ice, Azub, Greenspeed, those are all folding trikes. Half the manufacturers at one point got a lot of feedback that folding was important to the consumer. Greenspeed is one of the first manufacturers to come out with a folding trike, and I think it was about almost 30 years ago that they came out with a folding trike. They got a lot of people going, hey, I want to take my trike overseas, or I want to take them, across the country, and I need to fit them in a smaller space. And it was pretty cool. A lot of people got them for that reasons. Before the folding, they actually made a trike that you had to unbolt, and it would unbolt into pieces. And so the folding was a big revolutionary idea in how to take and make your trike more compact and fit it in a vehicle easier. Okay, so with 50% of the trikes on the market folding and only 10% of the people actually folding them, let's go into the reasons why people don't want to fold their trikes. Hey, maybe you want to fold your trike, or maybe you don't want to fold your trike, but what you do need to do is go ahead and subscribe below. So one of the biggest reasons why I hear people go, oh, I don't want to fold it, is because a trike, especially with a motor, can be heavy and folding it could be awkward. And so a lot of people go, yeah, it's awkward. I got to get down on my knees. I got to undo these quick releases, and that's awkward. Or maybe even bending down with bad knees is kind of a pain. You can't get that low and actually work with it. It's cumbersome, it's awkward. It can just be a challenge sometimes. And here's the other thing. If you don't have the strength to carry a folded trike, maybe you shouldn't be folding your trike. Maybe you should just be rolling it back in with some ramps into the back of your vehicle. That is gonna be a lot easier. The folding of a trike, as you can see, it folds up nicely, but it's awkward to lift. And so that becomes a whole nother challenge once you fold your trike. Also, the thing when it comes to folding trikes is you need some good physical ability, right? And so the other day, like I'm in pretty good shape, but I'm also falling apart at the same time. Like I got back issues, and if I bend the wrong way, I'd I hurt. I went to lift a folding trike into a customer's back of his little hatchback car. Another reason why people like to buy them. I twisted a funky way with this folding trike, trying to squeeze it in the trunk of a car, and it twisted my back because I'm getting all weird, and it hurt so bad. And so that's the awkwardness of it. If you're not, maybe if you're in great shape, you have no physical issues, maybe it's fine. Maybe folding's great. But if you have any weird aches or pains or balance issues, maybe folding and getting into an awkward position isn't for you. Also with folding trikes, it takes extra time to fold it. Like if you want to get out and get to the bike path as quick as you possibly can, you got to take extra time to do the quick releases, to fold it, to maybe do an extra Velcro. If you have one where the seat comes off, you got to take the seat off. It's some extra work. You may just want to skip the folding part and just open up the back of your car. Hopefully your rear seat's already folded down, and then just roll it on in and then drive away and don't worry about it. So most of the time you don't need a folding trike because most people nowadays have a hatchback or SUV, so you don't have to get all awkward with your folding of the trike. Yeah, the trike will fit in. You could fit it in front way, so the front two wheels going in first, and they usually rest up against the back of the seat, and then the rear wheel goes all the way back to the back of the hatch. Or if that doesn't fit, maybe you got a long wheelbase trike, go ahead and switch it around and put the rear wheel in first, and then that will sit like in the little curvature where your armrest is and where the folded seats are. Is folding really needed? Majority of the time not, and most people don't want to do it anyway. And if you are the 1 out of 10 people that do fold your trike and you have a great reason to, folding is awesome for that. It's great to go in elevators. It's great to maybe put it in a small place like a closet or a shed or something like that. And for those reasons, folding is pretty cool. So now you know that you probably shouldn't be folding your trikes. And on this next video, you'll learn some new things that you shouldn't be doing with your trike as well.